Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for about an hour of TLC and tunes. I do all my own music except one song written for me. Most of it is modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a couple piano arrangements, and let's see, what else? I'm used to Whitney hopping on at this point, but it is Whitney's birthday, and Whitney is not going to be here. So I'm going to continue on with my list. I have, as on the maybe list, it was long ago, starting with awareness, one candle, everybody's in a circle, that brand new day, a reason why, TLC. Maybe how I want to be. I think I'm going to start with one candle and persist though. I want to keep these songs fresh. These are songs that I perform in person. And I'm going to be shortly working on that again. Perform them with my two sons, Keegan and Elliot. So I'm introducing them like I normally do in person, even though I am not in person, obviously, right now. I'm going to get the right text set up on. All right, so this first song, well, both songs I wrote not long after our current president was elected the first time. The first I wrote the day after he was elected in 2016. Out of a place of great despair, I needed a vision of coming together with others for a sense of hope. And this is what came out of that. It's called One Candle. And in person, I tell people, feel free to sing along with the chorus. There are promo cards going around with the chorus lyrics on, and we would love that. Oh, and I also say I'm performing this with my two sons, Keegan and Elliot, who also helped me with the arrangement. When you're one short candle in your hands and its flames dim and its flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. science guide set the unprovable aside. Keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where bias hides. Expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, come to me. Let us start as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. Brighter than the sun. All right, then I say this next song that I'm going to sing is called Persist. It is a song, I'm almost going to look at the words, but I'm trying to memorize it, have it memorized. This is a song that I wrote a few months after, or a couple of months after Trump took office in 2017, after many, many votes had already occurred to try to overturn the Affordable Care Act, and I had done a lot of volunteering to try to stop that, but I knew there was a long way to go. And so I needed a fight song to keep on going, keep myself going. And again, the promo cards that are going around, this is what I would say in person, have the lyrics to the chorus. You're welcome to sing along with that. Oh wait, gotta change the text setup. This is only something I would do when live streaming, because there is no change. Well, there might be a little change actually in person. Sisters, brothers, no. Sisters, brothers, siblings. I know it's been hard. I know you are weary, maybe even scarred, but just love what we've done. Letting love lead the way. We've made all of the difference, so we'll continue this way. Yes, we relax, we will persist, we will persist every day that we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know, we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, every day that we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us, every single one, does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way, big or small, well, we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, well, we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we relax, we will resist, we will persist every day that we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. All right. We are, oh, okay, that just went off. Okay. It is very quiet in here. Where is everybody? I'm glad I got through those two songs, so, because I do those so often that I don't know if people need to hear those over and over online. Part of the reason I'm doing them so often is because I am practicing them for the in-person stuff that I've been doing with Keegan and Elliot. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Let's see. Hey, if you want to join. Okay, bye. Oh, you're gonna start lunches?
Yeah, hopefully. I want to clear it up.
All right. Let's see. Let me just starting with awareness. You know, one thing that would probably be helpful is if I did some amount of promoting, even just any at all. That would probably be helpful. I just don't have, I don't know, I just never want to take the time for that. Let's see. Starting with awareness. I don't probably need the words for this, but nonetheless, let's see, change the text setup. It's about mindfulness, acceptance, empathy, primarily. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that what is right I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and me and we. It's not that I can't control what she says or does, but excuse me. Oh no. Okay, let's start that over again. It's not that I can't control what she says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and it made me help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when she disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can within me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, Daniel, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. How are you? Without sure, without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me. And invites us each to fight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna keep on trying to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. How are you, Daniel? What you been up to? Bus, trains, friends. What has it been today? Or your friend? I will do TikTok right now since I have you. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's see. All right, let's see. Ooh, sorry guys, that was probably too loud. Probably too loud. Here we go on TikTok. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. I'm gonna turn this mic a little bit more toward me. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does he go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, pull me near. All that you need is now here. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how. Before it is time to take your bow. Ooh, to take your bow. Bow. What? Your chance is now, you know how. Before it is time to take your bow. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your time, no, wait. I'm not focused. All right, it turns out your time is now. I'm willing, I'll show you how. Do what you can, I'll lend you a hand. Come here, I'm giving it something you can do it now. Then I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, before yours stops. Woot woot. How are you, Willie? What's new with you? Also, Daniel, I didn't get to hear any trains, planes, or friend visits happening for you today, or this coming weekend, perchance. You're doing great, yay! I'm glad. Anything new in the world of gaming? Because I know you're really into that. Do you know my son Elliot is a game dev, and he has started his own business with a friend, and they are currently working on they are getting ready to put out a game called Negative Time on Steam. So check it out, Elliot Clark. The company is called Round Owl. Round as in the circle, Round Owl, OWL, Round Owl. And the game is called Negative Time. I think you mostly play on like PlayStation and stuff though, right? So I'm not sure if you do Steam games, but something to consider. So good to have you on. Yeah, it's really cool. He's also in school, but this is something that is sort of his dream. All right, I just realized. Oh, I never wrote this down. So this was number 5. You play them all. Well, check it out. Negative time. And then their next game, I don't remember the name of it that they have planned, but Negative Time wasn't even going to be their first game, but they did a game jam and it's really sparked their interest, and it really seemed like a cool idea, so they decided to front load it. A game jam, I don't know if you're familiar with game jams, where people get together and they have like 24 hours or a week or 2 days or whatever it happens to be to like develop an entire game. Not usually fine-tuned. Daniel, you've been home mostly this week because it's been raining. You're out tomorrow to town, and then Sunday you're going to Chelmsford, Essex, and Monday morning you'll be home at 2 a.m. You have yet to explain to me, Daniel, how you do this. Don't you suffer from, doesn't your sleep, I don't know, I just can't do that. Yes, got you, Willie. I think it's only going to be like $5 or something. Like it's going to be really cheap. I think it's going to be really cheap. So whatever, But check it out. You could at least find it online and just go, whoa, maybe wish list it. That would be a way to contribute, because I don't think you have to buy if you wish list, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Do you have to? Are you on the hook if you wish list something to buy it? You don't want to do that unless you for sure want to buy it. But just wish listing would be, if you can just do that, that would also actually be helpful. They're about to participate in, that's the other thing. They're going to participate in Steam Next Fest, it's called. Just some kind of like festival in a way for gamers, game devs, to have people try out their game, and he's going to send it around to different YouTubers to get them to play it, stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. That's going to happen at the end of February. At night, you will get on the bus replacement service at 23:37 at 9 p.m. Then you get the Ipswich 2:05 in the morning. You'll be home at 3:05 in the morning. Then you'll be going to bed. Curious, Daniel, when you get to bed really late, do you still sleep 8+ hours? You can wish list it sometimes. You'll get sometimes. Oh, I see, Willie. There you go. Well, so check it out. Look up Negative Time. I'm curious if you can even do it while we're on here together. I'm curious if you find it. That would be really neat to know. I could tell Elliot. Elliot's birthday was yesterday. Whitney's birthday's today. I wish she could be on, but she can't be on. You know what? I'm going to sing. Well, she wouldn't necessarily find it in the middle of the stream. I did sing happy birthday to her when she was here. I only sleep for about 3 to 4 hours. What? Does that feel sufficient, or you just can't get any more? Or do you feel tired all the time as a result? There are plenty of people with insomnia. I certainly used to have really bad insomnia. And then I also have sleep apnea, which when it's untreated can wreck with your sleep. I wonder if you have sleep apnea, Daniel. It can make it really hard to sleep. Or stay asleep. Anyway, I'm just torn. Let's see, it's 12:06. I think I'm going to do income inequality. In the mood for that. You don't feel tired, you feel wide awake. Do you drink coffee? I forgive all these questions. I'm trying to figure out what is your secret for only needing 3 to 4 hours of sleep at night. That's amazing. Because they say 7 to 8 is like, 7 to 9 is sort of, with 8 being the sweet spot, is the typical. That's awesome, Willie. Oh my God, that's so cool. And I don't know if it tells you the price. Am I right that it's like $5? Anyway, that's so cool. I'll tell Elliot. He's been doing, okay, the other thing he's been doing, gosh, what is his, you may not be that interested in this. I'm trying to remember what his YouTube channel is because he's been putting out, hold on. Let me go check out. Okay. Sorry, I got a little concerned about a little message I was getting, but it's okay. You don't drink coffee. You've been like that since you were 13. Do you think you have sleep apnea, Daniel? Telltale signs would be if you wake up. Really, it's other snoring. If other people hear you snoring. Anyway, so my son, so the guy who did Negative Time, he has a YouTube channel where he's been posting Negative Time videos, like promo videos, if you're interested. You certainly do not have to check it out. But if you're interested in knowing more about the game, Negative Time, I'm just trying to remember what his, I think it's Code Red. I think his channel is called Code Red. Let me see if I'm right about that. Yeah. The last one he put out, no, 3 months ago, that was a while ago. What happens when you rewind time too far? Was the name of one of his things. So his channel is Code Red, all one word. I don't think he's the only one with that name. And yeah, he's got several videos now out on Negative Time because he's trying to promote it. You do snore quite a lot. So Daniel, something to consider is to ask your doctor, if you haven't already, or if they haven't already tested for this, and say, can I be tested for sleep apnea? Sleep apnea is what it's called. Basically, when you're laying on your back usually, or even on your side, your jaw goes back, and either because you're overweight or because you just have a really small jaw or whatever, you don't have a lot of space for your air passage, and it gets blocked when you're super relaxed. Like your jaw goes back, and it can make it so you don't get enough air, and then your body wakes up with kind of like that, and you're constantly waking up through the night, constantly. And finally your body's like, okay, that's it, we're not going to try anymore. And for you, that maybe that happens at 3 or 4 in the morning. After 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Something to consider, because there's a very good treatment for it, a CPAP machine. I use one because I have sleep apnea. So just throwing it out there. And if it doesn't work at first, if you do have it and you try that and it doesn't work at first, don't give up, because you can keep it took a while for me to find like the right machine, the right settings and everything. All right, we have dug into that. Let's do income inequality. Willie, do you have any plans for the weekend? All right. By the way, whenever I ask a question, you don't have to answer it, of course. If you're busy or you just want to sit and listen, that's totally fine. I'm interested in you guys. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of the rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public care. From A to Z for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, trust to obesity, mental health, to life expectancy. All are better off we see, even the most wealthy, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer freely, create higher quality with greater ingenuity, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade. Honey, so it will obey. People are the same we know today, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need. The solution is recovery, and to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely, and without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need, for income equality can set us all free. All right. Income inequality. Let's see. All righty. I think I might do, it was long ago. I'm not really in the mood for that, but let's see. Maybe when in doubt, wait, and that brand new day. I don't know. Could be a reason why. Could be TLC. I think I'll do a reason why. Maybe I'll do When in Doubt Wait first, and then I'll do A Reason Why. All right. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, don't is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see, waiting to be sure was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I best say no when I had any doubt. So I said, when in doubt, please just don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Your choice will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I say, when in doubt, please just don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Choice will be great. Plus, spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, please just don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Choice will be great. Well, for years now I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Choice will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Choice will be great. When you take your time, choice will be great. Hi, Trevor. We get you for a little bit. How are you? How's your weekend coming? What you got planned for the weekend? Daniel, to answer your question, what am I doing for the rest of the day? I've got voice lesson. I've got a call with a friend, and just miscellaneous doodads, things, and such. I can tell you more next time. I'm not sure I'll have time for both of those. I definitely will do train. I was gonna do
a reason why. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, and glad to hear he's doing better. Aw, you and I guess this is the time. You know, Whitney's grandpa died a few weeks ago now, maybe a month plus ago now. Yeah, around your age, you know, Keegan lost his grandpa a few years ago. Several grandparents, well, his grandma a couple of years ago, probably now. It's that time. Oh, I'm really sorry. So that's almost like losing a dad. I'm really sorry, Trevor. But he's okay. He's not lost. He's doing better. So yay. That's really, yeah, Keegan was really close to his grandpa and grandma both. They were very involved in his life, so it's really hit him hard. They didn't raise him, but they spent a lot of time with him. We lived in a duplex with my husband's dad, and he would just go over there and hang out with his grandpa all the time. If we can't have Redwood Rising, can we not have Train? Well, I'd like to do Train at the end, Daniel, and I don't think I'll have time to do. It's how it was with me the first 5 years of my life. I spent basically all summer there. Aw, that's so awesome. I love the extended family connections like that. Yay. But it does make it hard when they leave. But it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all, as they say. I really believe that. Even though, God, death is awful. It's so awful. Yeah, we'll have it on Monday. Let's remember to have it on Monday, Daniel. If you hop on early and ask me, the earlier you ask me, the more I'll have time to fit it in. So let's squeeze in a reason why. I just really need that song. and then we'll tag on Train at the end. Thanks for being with me, guys. It was a little lonely at first. Nobody joined me for a little while, so it's lovely to have you all. All right, a reason why. All right. Delete. Gotta lay the tracks on fresh. It's a little silly because I've got all the tracks here ready to go, but I'm deleting them. Even when I don't have a lot of time. Does that make sense? I don't know. But it's the right thing to do. Ooh. I ran out of breath. I think it's okay. Fix it next time, but I did notice that the background is really loud. Survives nowhere when you're going through hell. You need a reason why you had to reach the other side. Might not be enough when the going gets really tough, but you need to try. Yeah, you need a reason why. purpose in life. If you really want to fly, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Could be one or two, could be three or four, could be even more. Whatever lights your life, one might be your family, a hope for humanity, a career or hobby, or just a little choice in life, you see. But you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, decided need to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life. If you really want to fly, but even just to get by. So try to find a reason why. The best reasons why. They sweep you off your feet. And if you hold on tightly, they crowd out anxiety. They fill you with positivity, are nearly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful. They make problems seem small, so you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, decided need to thrive, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life. If you really want to fly, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. You need a reason why. Time just to survive, but certainly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life. If you really want to fly, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. You did get to talk to your grandpa today, so that was good. Yay. How old is your grandma and your grandpa? Are they both alive? And how old are they? I think my grandmother, one of my grandmothers died kind of on the young end. I was in high school. I just graduated high school around. And the other, it was when I had Keegan, and he was like 2 or 3 years old, I think. So that was way later. I think she died in her early 90s. No, her late 90s. I think she was 99. I want to take after her, please, when it comes to that anyway. Oh, they've got a long way to go. They've got a long, hopefully. Men tend to die sooner. It depends on their health. It depends on their genetics, obviously, so. But there's room. Hang on tight. And you know, they will pass at some point, and it is just the cruelest thing in life. And we keep going, you know. Somehow we keep going. I don't know how, but we do. It's weird now to like say, oh, this person's passed away, and it's like, how did I make it through that? I don't know. I really don't. All right, guys, train. We're going to take the train out. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh my gosh. So your current grandpa's dad, not from a different branch of the family, but the grandpa that you've been talking about, his dad? Because if his dad made it till he was in his 90s, that bodes well. All right, guys, let's do train. Yes, awesome. It's in the bag. No, of course it's not. I just got, speaking of passing. Hi, AJ. No worries. So good to have you for just a few minutes. We're just actually running late, but we're going to squeeze in train. A friend of somebody who wasn't a close friend of mine, but somebody in school, I just found out has been struggling with ovarian cancer for 2.5 years and is actually on hospice. And I'm just like, nope, no. I'm not. I just found that out this morning, and I'm like, no. It's just, I can't deal. I just lost a friend last year to pancreatic cancer. No. Thanks for the trains. Oh, wrong text setup. That was anticlimactic. Okay, hold on. Let me switch. I can only talk about death for so long and so frequently, and it's just, I can't, it drowns me. No, I'm not going to give it that power, but it is difficult. It's a difficult topic. It's hard work to cope with it. I really want to keep riding this here music train, train. But I see the music train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid it won't come back. I wanna take that train, train, the train, but it's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, music train, why don't you wait for me? I wanna keep riding the train, train, the train, train. Hi, Rohan. Welcome. It's no use. It's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song about the music train, train. The train, train, the little train, train, the train, train, oh, Keegan, just as we're hopping off, a quick hello from Keegan. Thanks for all the trains, Keegan. Trevor. You got literally the tail end of the train. Grab onto the train. Oh, it's gonna bump you off, I'm afraid. It's bumping all of us off. All right, I'm popping up my blurb. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for about an hour of TLC and tunes. Join us for all original music except one song written for me, mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar. But I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a couple piano arrangements. You have a great weekend. Also, I'm so glad your grandpa's on the mend. Big hugs. Play that guitar. Well, I'm done now. But glad you could join for a minute, Rohan. Hope to see you next time. I'll be on Monday. I should be on Monday. And look forward to, I think it's the lag probably. But if I raid, to a We Raw event. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a We Raw event is. That sounds intriguing and intense. I don't know what it is though. Hello. Wait, AJ, you're going to a We Raw event. I don't know. It's professional wrestling. Got you. Not saying you should right now. Oh, okay, got you. Good, got you. Okay, so many little comments. Professional wrestling. Well, have fun. Have fun. I know Trevor likes to watch wrestling. All right, guys. TLC to you all. Thanks for being with me. It means a lot. And hope to see you next Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.